I'm Lupita Ramirez, the vice chair. Sandra Ayala is the chair and she's not here today. She's out of town. So I will conduct the meeting for her on her behalf. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you start taking?
Thank you.
Whoever?
She started
Oh, yes,
recording.
it's already
Yes, she did. Thank you. Can we have roll call or do you do the roll call?
No, it's.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it'll be good.
Okay, then I'll do Espino Angie. Angie's not here today. Okay, Maria Gutierrez. Oh, it's late. Maria Zamudio.
Here.
Guadalupe Ramirez, present. Gabriela Morales.
I'm here, virtual.
Present. Virtual. Marta Alicia Valdez, oh, that's not vacant. And then Mary Lou Ibarra.
Present.
Present. Frida, she's absent. Silvia, absent. Leticia Guajardo,
Present.
present. Esther Firova,
Present.
Diana Rodriguez,
Present.
Laura Llanes,
She's not.
Sandra Cavazos,
Present virtual.
Julia Rubio,
She just got married.
absent.
She got married
Rosa Maria de Llano.
Present.
Okay. Do we have quorum? Oh, okay, we do have quorum, she
She
doesn't know.
Yeah.
We have quorum. Okay. If you would review the minutes, do we have the minutes? Oh, this is.
Where are they? On the back?
Please
yeah,
review the
yes.
minutes.
Okay, minutes for her. Can we give our condolences? Where's that?
Do we have an approval for the minutes?
A motion, I make a motion.
I second.
We approve.
Thank you. Do we have any public comments? Okay, then we go ahead and, do we have any communication, any announcements?
No, I would just, Lupita, if it's okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I would just like to, let y'all know that the reason that I'm not there is, because a week here in Aransas passed, my brother passed away last week, a couple of weeks ago, and this morning we had his funeral. And so I'm now home, back over here in Aransas, and, that's why I'm not there today. And it was a beautiful ceremony, and I had never seen anything like that. They spread his ashes in the ocean as per his wishes, and it was just the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful funeral.
Please accept our condolences.
Condolences.
Yes, I'm sorry, son.
Thank you all,
Wonder
thank
you-
you, but
you look-
I'm here, I mean,
Okay.
there's,
Sandra, you look very sad. I've never seen you that
I-
sad.
I am,
Yes.
yeah, I had told you, remember?
Yes, I
Yes,
remember.
see.
But we hadn't had, the funeral service yet, because, of course, he was cremated, and then, it was, so sad, but very beautiful, something that I had never experienced in my life, with the ashes being, you know, spread out in the ocean. It was just beautiful, because he owned a pier over here in Corpus, and, it was done there at the pier.
We are glad you were able to be there, and thank you for joining via video, because I know it's tough, it's hard right now.
Yes, I'm just trying to be very strong, and, you know, life goes on, we need to continue, but yes, thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Our next item would be a report on the Women's Empowering Conference Committee.
So,
Hi
Esther?
ladies, we have been, it's almost time for the conference. So we are kind of like kind of like push, kind of like let's do this, kind of like let's start finalizing things, and we're gonna need everybody's help here. So I'm gonna start with the keynotes that I have first and going over a couple of things, but I'm gonna follow the order that I have, okay? So you can ask a question, but if it's gonna be something that it's already gonna come up a little bit later, I'll ask you to wait on that, okay? We're gonna start with the attire. Everybody wants to know about the attire, and I know we had talked about black jacket or sports. No, that's gonna be optional. That's not gonna be the distinguishing factor. We're gonna gift everybody a little scarf like this, and we're gonna pass it around, and you can use this around your neck, obviously, as any way that you would like to use it. And this will be what every member will be wearing. The committee will be wearing a darker color, but this is a gift to you all that you all can take with you and keep and not worry about returning it and all that. So when we get there, we will be using that, okay? Just putting that around so you can wear any dress you want if you like, and not necessarily have to go get a black jacket if you don't have one. Okay, time to be present. We are asking for everybody, if you could please be present at 7:30. Okay, like that, we're gonna be able to discuss, like have a little group session and discuss how we're doing. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. This is where things are gonna go, and start getting organized, okay? We received a report from Frida but we had already received this already, so it was not a new list. We checked about 2 weeks ago with Frida on how many had registered. And the count, as from what I was told today, is still the same.
Which is?
It's 30, but there's members that have registered, which I don't think we should. I think because that's throwing us off on the count. But right now we have 27 people registered. 27. Out of those 27, 7 or 8 are mine. I'll pass the list to see if you recognize anybody. But what we're gonna need is to go over the numbers, and let me do that. So we have 27 registered, but we have 30 already committed. 10 for the council members, or the VIPs, if you will. Then the other,
The last one, she just sent it right now.
okay, I'm sorry, thank God. Frida just said we have 40. Oh, she's at the hospital and she responded. So we're up to 40. We have 3 tables reserved. 1 table for the guest speakers, 1 table for the VIPs or city council members. And what was the 3rd table for, Sandra? Do you remember?
10 or 8.
The presenters.
That we already mentioned that.
No.
I said speakers,
Oh, that's right.
presenters,
Presenters, and then our Laredo.
and the Commission for Women, us. So we're about 16 if we all go. So there's only 10 that are gonna fit at the table. But there's going to be the registration table when you're signing in, for those of you that are gonna be assigned to that table. That table is gonna be brought in, and it's gonna be against the wall, kind of like an information booth. And those also are gonna be able to serve and eat and participate, but that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay? We did increase the count to 120. Sandra was able to talk to the lady at the bank, Natalie, and Letty here was also working on her to do that, and that's already been done. So we did increase it because the 30 and the 40 is at 70. So that meant that we only had 30 more to go, and we really feel that people register at the last minute, and so we were a little bit worried about only 30 registering, or 30 not being people are just gonna be more than 30, we're gonna go over that. So we secured it with 120, so we increased it by 50. We increased it to 120, so now we have 50 spaces available as of right now. Okay. We might not need them, but in case that we do, we were there. Having said that, The members, I'm gonna skip a little bit because I'm talking about the registration and the number of guests. We're hoping that the members will be able to also get involved in helping recruit people to attend. We really are asking for each member to at least invite 5 people. I've already, just sharing, I'm not saying it for any other reason, but the minute I posted it, I reposted it, and about 8 people were registering and they were letting me know. So I was confirmed, and I had already seen the list, they were already registered. If somebody tells you they wanna go, kindly invite them and remind them. But we discussed this at the meeting and we say, you know what, we're gonna give the members, the Commissioner for Women members, an incentive. We're asking you to invite people. We're asking you to, pick up the phone and call people and invite them because you can let them know how exciting it's gonna be and you can influence them and encourage them to go. But for every member that invites 5 members, you will receive a ticket. And if you invite 10 members, you receive 10 tickets. No, sorry, 2 tickets. So for every 5 members that you invite, and we'll tell you the process right now, you get a ticket and you will qualify for a $100 gift value. It's gonna be a spa and a jewelry set. Okay? And we will have that drawn the day of the conference, right before the conference to get you all excited, or maybe after the conference because we need to reference the following.
But they have to be
For
registered.
every member, yes, for every member who invites 5 guests with confirmed online registration and attend the conference and register, that will qualify you for a participant attending. All right?
How many?
Now,
5?
5.
1 ticket per 5.
One ticket per 5. We have no limit.
Esther, may I interrupt for a second? I just got a text message from Elena Charu. She's our friend that works with the Laredo Morning Times.
Mhm.
She asked me to please forward her the flyer, and she says that she's gonna put that in the newspaper. Hopefully
Great.
it's come out tomorrow.
Okay, great. So, and maybe we won't need to be pushing or asking you guys to help us out, but I think it's really important for us to reach out anyway. I would highly recommend, we have friends that could learn from this. I mean, a lot of my friends did get excited about it and said they wanted to learn about this. So I want to encourage you to please do that. All right, members roles. We're gonna encourage, and this is what I really would love, for all the members, we're gonna be busy, and we've done this many times before. Everybody's gonna be in a line to greet the members. Be excited about it. You don't have to, I like the formality to be in a line, but we know Laredo, and we know that they're gonna be talking to you, and you're gonna be willing, where do I sit? And you're gonna pull off and you go sit there, that's fine. But we do want kind of like a welcoming committee, and we would like, for example, for Diana and Rosivillano to be ready to go and sit people. But to tell you the truth, I think any of us can do it.
Yeah.
Just have someone there in the line all the time, because when we tell people register on the table, which we already have the assigned people to register on the table, they start chatting away and talking and all. So what happens? Somebody else has to come in and assist. So we want you all in a line, but as you see them, feel free to walk into the tables. And there'll be another member there ready to go. Just don't want to leave it alone. Is everybody comfortable with that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. The flyers, the flyer distribution, thank you for bringing it up. I was gonna get to that, Sandra. The flyer distribution, we've got to push the flyer. Everybody has a copy of it? That's my biggest concern. Everybody was supposed to get a copy of that flyer with the QR code. Do you not have it? Did you not get it? If you don't get
I
it,
believe Angie emailed it to everybody at the last meeting.
if you don't have it, let's do this. Let me get your names and we're gonna text it to you. So you can text it to your friends, which is a lot
Well,
easier.
just text it
Okay.
to everybody again. I think I passed it on to some, I don't know if they're registered.
I don't really, text everybody?
I'll also send you the hard copy registration form. So
Okay.
you can forward.
Okay, Laurita, should we take the names down and then, do you mind, because you have the original
How
one?
about we pass a list with the phone numbers that they want to text?
That can be two, they can just dictate it to me, but let's pass it.
Yeah, just pass it.
All right, and we can text it to you all. And I bet you that the new ones, the ones that are not present, if we could get their names as well and their phone numbers, we can text it to them as well.
Sandra already texted it to us right now.
She's on top of things.
To everybody.
Yes, right, Sandra?
Everyone?
Wait, to everybody?
Yes, I just texted
Oh.
to you.
To everybody?
I'm texting it to everybody right now.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
you all are speaking.
Can you also text them a registration form?
Yeah, the registration form and to all the members, thank you, Sandra. Okay, the name tags, we're gonna have people registering on the table and we're gonna have name tags. Please confirm if you received it, okay? Just confirm if you have received it.
Received one.
I'm sorry?
The-
Sandra,
The QR code.
supposedly send them right now by text to everyone. No one got it?
Probably taking a little bit.
It's probably taking a while. We haven't gotten it, but it'll probably.
Okay, let's
take a-
confirm.
Yeah,
it.
because I have to do one by one.
Oh, okay, so you're doing it. Thank you. All right, everybody just
There
confirm.
goes Rosa Maria.
Let's just, can we just confirm at the end of the meeting and continue right now, please? Okay, name tags. We're gonna have name tags on the table for those that did not register, but the name tags are gonna be typed up. The names are already going to be on the tags, and that's gonna be done by Laredo Convention and Visitors Bureau. Okay, so when people get there, just, we put the name tags on the table, then we can give them the name tag, or they can get their name tag. The people that are gonna be on the table, we'll go through that in just a minute. Any questions on the name tags?
No.
Floral arrangements, we have, the floral arrangements will be sponsored by Laura Llanes, and we worked on a few designs, and we finally got something that we felt was just classy and simple. We didn't want it kind of big and, no, it's gonna be something that you will like anyway. But we do need volunteers to help us with the floral arrangements. We have the vases, we're putting the little marbles on the inside of the vases, but we need to put the flowers in the vase that morning, because if we do it the night before, the water with the flowers and all, so those are all going to be delivered in the morning, but we do need to put them in the vases with water. Does anybody here want to volunteer to help with the floral arrangements?
At what time would you want us to?
Who's a morning person? I was gonna
I
say.
know.
What do we have to do?
I know.
I think we're all gonna
Put
be,
water in the vases.
Everyone has to be at some
Yes?
early.
Okay, great.
But you're gonna be at the registration table.
The
Yes, but that's gonna be before, no?
Yes, we're gonna, let's say 7:15.
Yeah,
We're
that's
all
fine.
good at
Oh, yes.
7:15?
7:15.
Okay.
If I just put water in there, that's fine.
Yeah, water,
Okay.
and then the
Just
flowers will already be designed.
Okay, just put, yeah, I will not, I'm not very good at.
Thank you. Anybody else wanna do
Let me
it?
put, all I have to do is put water in
Okay,
it.
thank you.
yes. We only do the check.
Yeah,
No flowers.
everybody, we just need.
I just texted everybody, is there anybody there that did not get the text?
We'll get that, we're gonna go over the list in a minute, Santita,
Okay.
so we don't go
Okay.
back and
I
forth.
think I sent it to everybody.
Thank
Did
you.
you get it again?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, just anybody else, please know that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, thank you.
Please know that, okay, we can confirm that at the end of the meeting.
Yes,
Please know that if we can pull you in the morning, we'll pull you, okay?
yes.
To help us out with what we need to do. Reminder, the conference is, do y'all know where it's gonna be? At the Falcon Bank third floor. It's gonna be the following, the menus are going to be like this. It will be a light continental breakfast. A light continental breakfast, and then lunch will be served at 12.
Did you? I give it to you.
Okay.
Okay? The
It made it to-
the continental breakfast will be sponsored by Leticia
No, Laredo time.
Laredo Title, and the lunch will be sponsored by Falcon Bank.
Did you get the?
Okay, ladies, any questions so far? Because I know we got interruptions. Any questions so far? on the
Laredo
event?
title.
All right.
Laredo title.
Door
I
prices?
I can split the continental breakfast with you.
Okay. Did you hear that? Lupita said you could split it with me.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, so
Okay.
Laredo title and let's put Plaza Santa Maria.
Okay, Laredo title, thank you, Lupita.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
Plaza
Lupita.
Santa Maria,
Thank you.
thank you. All right, now door prices, for door prices, currently we have Dianita, Rosie Villano, Laura Yanes,
I have my,
you have one, how many, one or two?
one.
One?
Did you say two?
No, 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 one, somebody else is to, one minimum.
Whatever you have.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else? Can we count on anybody else for door prices?
Vanessa Perez.
I have put
my city
myself down for one.
My city council, council member
I got it.
donated two.
Right, okay.
I can ask my council.
I can ask my city council member, Ruben Gutierrez.
Oh, that's
No,
my,
that is hours you're with me, no?
no, guys, Ruben Gutierrez is my council member.
And me too.
Oh,
We're
okay, so
Gonzalez.
if you guys already tapped into him, that's fine.
No, we're
Yeah.
Gilbert Gonzalez, that's our council member.
Gonzalez, not, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, the one who appointed me, I'm thinking the jurisdiction, sorry.
Oh,
Yes, no, I had already talked to him.
Want to reach out to him, or do you want me to reach out to him?
I already reached out to him, but go ahead and, so that maybe we can get two.
Cool.
Yes.
Alright, cool, thanks.
I'm also donating, my book, autograph book, as well.
Ooh, as a
That's nice. She's
I'm
donating a tire.
our goal is to
Black
get,
lady
our
people.
goal is to get, between 10 to 15 door prizes. So that will keep everyone kind of intrigued as to what, exciting, and those are gonna be given out right before, and I have the agenda here, so everybody can have a copy of it. Those are gonna be distributed right before lunch and right after lunch.
The agenda for.
Well, for the event.
3 and one for.
Mhm. And if anybody, y'all please review it, and then if you have any discussions. And so, oh, sorry, Lupita. We're gonna go over it, so everybody can pretty much understand. Everybody, so those helping with the flowers, please be there at 7:15. Everybody else, we ask you to please be there at 7:30.
So that's Mary Lou and.
All right, all commission for women will be greeters, and they will participate as well if they want to be seating. They can do that as well. From 8 o'clock to 8:40 a.m., we have registration. Right now, we have Frida, Mary Lou, Sylvia Palumbo on the table for registration. Did anybody else want to join them on the table for registration?
I can do it.
Okay, I think we had
Yeah,
talked.
you had told me.
Yeah, and we had to ask Rosie.
You had told me.
Yeah, I
to be
had
there.
it, just wanted to make sure.
I think we have Rosie, yeah.
Okay.
On the table, so she can be
Right,
sitting
so
down.
thank you, Rosie.
Yeah, I'll be there.
8:45 to 8:55, we're gonna try to make it short, and we wanna start, the reason why we're saying registration is from 8 to 8:40, because we will have people strolling in late. So if there's nobody else already there, then one or two people can stay on the table, and then, okay, and everybody else starts moving, go sitting on their tables. So we wanna do from 8:45 to 8:55 welcome remarks, and those will be from Sandra Ayala. And then she'll introduce me. But before we go into the welcome remarks, Sandra is going to go over some items that need to be, for example, that one was removed from here. We do have to recognize all the VIPs that are attending. We do have to go over housekeeping rules, and that will be done as well. Okay, then we go into the introductions, and that's when Sandra will introduce me and all that, okay? So please correct that 8:45 to 8:55, because that portion is done by Sandra. She will not introduce me until the very end, so the opening conference, acknowledge elected officials, LCW board members, and housekeeping rules is Sandra. Then after that, she introduces me, from 9 to 9:10. We have a special guest speaker, and that special guest speaker is our former mayor, Betty Flores. And she was very excited about the invitation, and she will be saying a few words. So we scheduled her from 9 to 9:10. Excuse me. Our
She
first
was the first,
mayor.
woman mayor in Laredo.
She's the only one.
And the only one.
Mhm.
Who else?
The only one,
only
yeah.
one?
First and only.
Yeah.
So she was excited that she was invited. The second scheduled event will be from 9:15 to 10 o'clock, and we're starting with the health stress management. It will be health stress management and time management by Dr. Julia Basan. And of course, I will be introducing her, giving her a little history about her real quick, and then introduce her to the public. 10:05 to 10:50, we have the Women's Cancer and Cardiovascular Disease by Dr. Barry Cortez, Internal Medicine at Gateway Community Center, and she will be introduced by Laura Yanes. 10:55 to 11:40 is Managing Your Health. You are what you eat. Nutritionist Marisa Benavides will be doing the presentation and speaking, and she will be introduced by Laura Yanes as well. From 11:45 to 12:15, it will be business and social etiquette, and yours truly will be doing the presentation on the topics of the do's and don'ts in the workforce, corporate behavior, and proper workplace attire, posture, and appearance. At 12:15, we break for lunch until 1 o'clock. During the lunch, we're gonna have distribution of some red bags while people are sitting down. Those bags are self-explanatory, but they're gonna have some really nice items in there, and they're gonna have a VIP card. That person that is giving those bags will be an exhibitor, and he will be in the present with the table, exhibiting at the table, and any questions, anybody can go up to him and approach him as well with the VIP card. The VIP card is gonna be a key factor, and it will be explained the day of the event.
Can you tell them, Esther, they're coming from Laredo Emergency?
I will be more than glad to tell you who it's from. It will be from Laredo Emergency Room. They will be providing the insulated bags. They will have some nice goodies in there and a VIP card, which again will be explained at the conference by a representative that will be at a table. We will also be having the door prizes, like I had mentioned, at about right before lunch. I put there Leticia, Laura, and myself, but all of you are welcome. What we need is, if we need help, we want you all to be ready to do it. If you want to be the ones bringing the door prizes, whoever wants to draw, I can assign people, and that's why I put Leti, Laura, Sylvia, and Diana to be handling the door prizes. And they're gonna be we'll find designated VIPs to draw the names. But if anybody says, look, I want to participate in that, if you let me know in advance, we're flexible. It's nothing that is set in stone, okay? From 1 to 1:50, the Women's Entrepreneurship Guide by Norma Rodriguez. She is with the Small Business Administration from TAMU. And then from 1:55 to 2:25, it will be the Women's Entrepreneurship Pursuing Your Dreams, followed by a book signing invitation, and that will be by Sandra Cavazos. After that, we will have 2:30 to 2:45, closing remarks. The exhibitors will be announced throughout the event, and the exhibitors so far are Falcon Bank, Laredo Health Department, Laredo Emergency Room, TAMU SBA, and supposedly the Outlet Mall from downtown. If anybody else you know that would like to exhibit at the event, please let us know. There is no charge for that. Does anybody have any questions?
Who will be introducing Norma Rodriguez? Because you have everybody
Oh,
else.
I want Becky to do it. I want us to go to. Any other questions?
Were you able to get the Parks and Recs to put a table there?
Yes, that's the City of Laredo Health Department. They're providing 2 tables. One specifically, to talk, to inform, the women about all the availability for parks and recs and health, exercise and so on. And then another one on health issues.
Did you need, were you thinking of something else for Parks and Recs?
No, but I just know that they have a lot of,
Health.
activities. And
Mhm.
where, since
Yes.
it's a woman's health, every time you go, they ask you to walk, to exercise, to do something for some. I do
Yeah,
the
they're-
yoga, I do yoga with Parks and Recs, I do aerobics with Parks and Recs, and I do tennis with Parks and Recs.
We have Tai Chi.
There will be.
I just got a brochure last week, so.
The what?
A brochure from there, cause I went to the Go register that department, I was
Yes.
surprised.
And
that
that's all
Yes.
free too, isn't it?
$5.
No.
$5?
Well, to register to the Recs, yes, but if you're gonna do yoga and stuff, there are fees, like $30 per month, if you're gonna do
Oh,
yoga
yeah.
and if you're gonna do.
Aerobics is $5 a month.
Yeah.
So all of that is gonna be there at the table and we're gonna encourage everybody to
Pilates,
go
for
there.
$5 a month.
At the very end of the event, Lala had come up with the idea of putting a ticket under a seat on each table, and those are the people that can take the flower arrangement.
Oh,
Yes,
so
yes.
cute.
Okay. So does anybody have any input? Anybody that has any other recommendations at this point?
I just had a comment that it's up to you all. I've been to events where they have a beautiful backdrop that is decorated
right.
with beautiful roses. Have you all seen that at any of the events? I know it was at the Laredo Center for the Arts and we took some pictures. It's a beautiful backdrop that has roses, pink, whatever color that you want. So we could take pictures, pictures with the group, with the individuals, with the presenters, whatever. I don't know if y'all are, what you all think about that. Cause right now, I went Friday to the bank, to the 3rd floor where we're going to be, having the event. And the only backdrop they have there says, of course, Falcon International Bank. And I'm willing to, my husband actually is willing to pay and donate that beautiful backdrop if you all are okay with that. So we can have it for 2 hours, for pictures.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we had definitely think it's fun.
Yes.
Whoever wants to go take a picture and have fun. And the time I would say would be from
we need a
11
2-hour
to
time
11,
slot.
2 hours? From 11 to 1, does everybody think that's okay? Because that's when everybody's getting up and
Yes.
going.
Yes.
And between
11
lunch.
to 1?
Lunch.
Yeah.
I have a
Perfect,
question.
thank you.
I have a question. In the event, because I'm about to send out the flyer with the hard copy registration form via text, in case your invitees are not able to QR code register, and they fill it out, who do they send that to? Which one of us? You want me to collect them?
Sure. I trust you.
You all
to
send
be
them to
able
me,
do
and
that.
you'll see that on the text.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect,
Thank you.
thank you.
So our goal is to get about 50 more registered. 30 will be fine, but 50 would be great. Do you all need anything else? Can we help you spread the word out? I did speak to Noraida, and Noraida said that she was gonna put it in the City of Laredo Facebook page, and there.
She already did.
And there, yeah, I spoke to her, 2 weeks ago.
I saw.
Thank you, I'm glad she did. And anything that she would be doing within the city, she would be promoting it as well. Yes, ma'am?
Yeah, you said you were gonna show us the the ones who had already registered.
The list is on its way.
Yeah, and that's.
Okay, but let me claim mine first.
Yeah, I know mine have already registered. Yeah, they will.
Okay, but you know what, this is,
You just said you had the one updated one?
this is it, no, I got the last one.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not supposed to. Sorry, but
I'm on my first
Yeah,
one.
okay. Anybody else?
Let them register, that's a good question, Rosa Maria, she's asking making a good comment. Do we, as members, need to register?
Yes.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should because it's throwing the count off. Don't do it. If
But
you
how
did,
do we
we're
know
already-
how many of the commission is attending?
That's gonna, even if they register.
Because we already
they
have a
need
table
to
set
let
for
know.
us.
They need to know.
Yeah.
I would say let
But
us
for
know.
10 and we're
Yes.
16.
Because we already have a table for it, it's already in the count.
But,
Whatever you
so,
want.
okay, so Letty has a good point, but here's Letty's point, ¿me pueden decir?
Yes.
So Letty has a good point. How about if 3 or 4 members are not going and they're not saying they're not going? And we're committing, you're being committed once you register.
Right.
So I'm liking that idea, and I think now, I think it is a good idea to register.
Yes, because there's 16 of us and it's only, it's a
Right.
table for 10.
Right.
So what's gonna happen with the other 6?
We have that extra registration table that will be brought in, put against the
Okay.
wall,
Oh, okay.
And the sign-in too.
and sign in.
I
And
will, Esther, I will volunteer and commit myself to call each and every member personally to get a commitment if they're gonna be attending or not.
thank you
And
so
that way
much.
we can have a clear picture of who's, as far as the members are concerned, who's going and who's not
So
going.
you know how many squares?
Yeah.
I had already
Well, I was
registered,
on-
Sandra had already registered that time that Frida had sent it.
I'm trying to
It's-
think
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're on the list, I think.
Sí.
Yeah,
I
it's-
registered that day that.
Why
Yes,
don't
you're
we
on
take a
there.
roll
You're on
call
there.
right
And
now?
I thought I
Who's
had
going?
one of the.
Yeah, I have that list. so
You know what, and for the
I'll-
record,
And
whoever is here,
Yes.
and very good, Rosie, how many of us are committing to be there on that day?
all of us.
So that is,
And can you
anybody in the meeting?
So that's
Not
9
there.
of us.
Anyone
That's
on the
1,
video
2,
camera?
3, 4,
I have
5,
not.
6, 7, 8.
You're not here, so Gabby, you're not going.
Gabby's not.
No, I'm in Austin that day, sorry.
Don't raise your
And
hand.
who's missing?
9 with Sandra.
I can be there till noon though. I need to leave at noon that day.
That's fine, it's good enough.
So we need it in the morning.
But
Okay,
you're not gonna get
flowers.
to eat.
I know, but I don't know.
So we're missing Florida. We're missing,
Sylvia Palumbo?
Silvia Palombo,
Julia, Sylvia, and who else?
that's
So
those 3.
No, what up, Julia, that's it?
Yes.
No.
That's
We're
it.
13
Gabby,
total.
Gabby's
Oh, we're
not going.
13.
I
We're
just need to
13.
confirm
We're
that with
13.
Dina,
I thought
Julia,
we were
and Sylvia Palombo.
Yes, those are the only ones
That's
that are
it.
absent today.
Okay, so then we do not have to register. We're already
No.
committing.
Yeah, and I
was
think
already
Sylvia
registered.
is going.
I had already
Yeah, we
registered.
already, that's fine.
I think.
And Gary's not going, so we're 12.
You're committed, ladies.
Okay,
If
committed.
anybody has Julia's phone number, please share it with me.
Let me see.
Does anybody have Julia's phone number
Which one?
available?
Sorry, I think
I have it.
Rubio.
But she
Can
just
you
got
send
married,
it
so it's
to-
different.
to
No,
us?
Rubio.
I'll call them.
These are the ones.
Ladies, any questions on the topics? Anything that you would like to elaborate on the topics that we have chosen for the presentation?
I think they're great.
Do you have I know that a certain time, do you have a closing, like thanking?
Closing remark, yes. We have
Yes,
the
it's just
closing
closing remarks, 2:30 to 2:45.
45.
So it's gonna be you, Esther?
It's gonna, I don't like to be just one person. I would like to be, for example, Sandra's the chair, to follow the protocol.
I think it should be the committee, I
And
think
then
maybe the committee, myself and as the chair, and then you, Esther, and then also
Yeah.
Letty and Laura. I think the committee would
Because we
be,
all need to thank people.
Most especially Falcon, they did great.
Are you
Sound
talking
respect.
about
Oh,
thanking
I have a
them as
question.
they exit or from the front?
It's from the
Go ahead,
front
Sandra.
to everyone.
Natalie was like super nice on Friday when I met with her, and I know we're gonna thank Falcon Bank. Is there anything that we're going to give her, like a certificate, a little plaque, or anything as a thank you?
It's a good
Or
idea.
are we giving any certificates or thank you little gifts to also the speakers?
No. We had already decided that we were not going to be doing that for the speakers, no, or at all.
Not to Falcon Bank either.
No, well, you're just bringing that up, but Falcon Bank, to be very honest with you, and a lot of us, how many certificates have we all gotten and what do we do with them?
Throw them
I
away.
think we could just give her a little
Well,
gift and I'll be more than glad to get her a little gift.
Or recognition is important.
Oh, you're gonna do that, because that was your committee.
Recognition is
enough.
good, but I only want a
It's
piece of
enough.
paper, like if it gives me CEUs or something, where I need
Yeah,
to
and
earn.
we're not qualified
And
to
we're
do that.
not.
No, so the one that will be receiving a little surprise gift, and that's sponsored by the Commission and Visitors Bureau, but thank you actually, will be our Mayor Betty Flores.
It's a surprise.
My friend Donna.
But nothing, no other certificates and a little gift, for Natalie would be nice. And
We'll work on that.
appreciation.
My friend Laura Campos, she said she already got the acknowledgement.
Oh,
that
she actually registered with me.
Yes,
Yeah.
see, but she's not here.
No, she's registered on the last list that Vida has.
Oh, okay, okay.
I checked with her, yeah.
No,
She
yeah,
was
she
really
called
sweet.
me.
She was
called
calling
me.
me and bugging me too,
See,
but not bugging me.
But yeah, she was
No,
calling me,
texting.
calling me, and she called me 3 times.
They're excited about
Yes,
it.
they are.
So this is what we want. We want to be registering people. We want people to know about this. And I look forward to seeing everybody there. If you cannot make it at the last minute, please let us know. Okay, anything else?
May I say something? Even if you cannot join us that Saturday, encourage other women to attend, please.
Okay. Any other comments on this matter? So
I
moving,
suggest, I'm sorry, I have a suggestion. We also post on our own personal social media. Although I'm not attending, because I have other duties and responsibilities that Saturday, I've been posting constantly. So maybe that's also helping with the ramp up of registration.
Right.
yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maribel,
Thank you.
Maribel, Gabby,
Gabby,
I
Gabby.
keep wanting to call her Maribel, I'm sorry, Gabby. Gabby, this is Laura.
Hey Laura, how are you?
Good. Just to let you know, I'm about to send, for the last 10 minutes, the also hard copy type registration form in case people cannot QR code register, okay?
Okay,
You'll get it in a
perfect,
few,
thanks.
I promise.
Okay, do you all need our phone numbers? If you need our phone numbers, I think we can share them. We can give it to each other when the meeting
The
is
only
adjourned.
phone numbers that I'm lacking are Sylvia Palumbo and Julia Rubio,
Okay.
and I think I've got Gabby. Gabby, what's your phone number?
You want that public?
956
Uh-huh.
337 3267.
You're being recorded.
The city of Laredo? Just got
City
the
of
Laredo.
Laredo.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you.
I'll give you
Sure.
Sylvia's. I have Sylvia's.
Okay.
Ladies, if there's no other questions, I am done with my presentation.
Okay. Moving to the next item, it's to schedule our next meeting. Our next meeting will be April. Is it April the 14th? What would be our next?
Tax day.
Oh, yes. Lovely day.
Oh, no.
It's not a good day. April 14th. Our next meeting will be April 14th here at Guerra Library, 5:30. Do we need a motion for that?
No, it's good.
No.
Okay, it's already scheduled.
Yeah.
Okay, and we will adjourn if there's no other thing.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We don't need a motion to adjourn.
We don't?
Just adjourn.
No, just adjourn.
Okay, meeting's adjourned.
Adjourn at 6:16.